Já jsem tady zasekl. The Glitch of Rockwood. Rvokruru. Ještě se to vykrást. No, nejdu se vrátím, dělám to s tím kartem. Tak, půjdu spát. LB 4 3. Tak za prvý lepšit si meče. Byl by samozřejmě teďka odletět. Bohem. Já jsem se vlastně zbytkem takhle vzali. Ne jo, oni jsou takhle zabrali. Jo, já mám jeden damage navíc. Corner desert water tamini and disguise can be used. A clearly defined beam subtly wider with an land. Ještě nějaký se dostane. Ten damage teda. Next door. This crystal is mined in the mountains of the planet Mahel, and when used in civil construction, it produces a volatile blade that can cause surprising amounts of damage. To je 5 až 24. 3 až 13, ale to mráčit. 16, 4. To 4 v podstatě znamená, že se to přičítá v kobo. Jako kdyby ještě dodatečně, řekl bych. Minimálně u zbora je to tak určitě. Ne, tam u zbora je to úplně. Plus 1. Oh. 5. Jaký výtah, mám 2 fialový, 2 červený. Nebo nemá na sobě žádný, co mám? Já jsem měl aspoň, jo, já mám na tom bylo. Jas. Tak. Se nasypí spolej, tady všecko. Proje. Tu je? To má kolona dolů zbroj. Co si vidíš? Co jde? Co mají? Tak. Pokecat s kartem. Myslím, že už nemá žádné dotyčné dialogy.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Jak se všem pokecat o kaši.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you know anything about this place?
Kashyyyk is covered by a giant forest, I hear. Trees kilometers high. The Wookiees live in the higher branches, I think. Well, that's all I can think of at any rate. You got it.
How can I help?
Yes. What is it?
Something wrong.
I have been bothered by something of late.
What is it?
I never told you where I came from, did I? Where I grew up as a child? I suppose I was trying to deny what I was feeling.
What?
I have been wrestling with my feelings inside, trying to come to terms with it, but I find I cannot. I must have someone to blame. Someone to blame for the destruction of my homeworld. Someone who is responsible for the death of everyone I have ever known, except those on Dantooine.
You mean?
Taris. It was Taris that the Sith destroyed to try to kill you and your precious Bastila. Taris, my homeworld.
I'm sorry, Juhani. I didn't know.
If it were not for you and Bastila, the Sith would have never had reason to destroy that world. It was your fault for being there, and your fault for rescuing Bastila. Without your intervention, the Sith would have had no cause to lay waste to my childhood.
Aye.
Just let me vent my anger. I need someone to blame. Something. Anything. I hated that world. Yet everything I learned as a child, I learned there. It is as much a part of me as the air I breathe. I have this ache inside me, where all my childhood memories lay, and I find your face there with them. If it was not for you, that world would still exist.
I'm sorry, Juhani. There was no way to prevent it.
I know. I suppose I realized that. But it is so hard to lose your entire past. You would not understand.
You'll be alright, Juhani.
Yes. Yes, I suppose it will. As long as we remain focused on our task, it will. I am sorry. I will try not to distract you in the future with my trivial experiences. We should stop for now. How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if you could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
They were thinking about.
Taris was my home for many years. As much as I hated it, it was still home. A rat hole, a warren, a paradise. I suppose you could call it all these things. For me, it was hell.
I know some parts are bad.
You have no idea what it is like to have to live there for years. To walk down the streets, to have people look at you in disgust, like an animal. Most did not know anything about me, but it was there, all the same. Because I was an alien, because I was different from them, frightening. I doubt any of them had even seen my people before. So they persecuted me. They looked down on me and my family. Charged us more for food, would not let us walk their streets. They spat on us. You are human. You could not possibly know.
Humans can be just as cruel to each other.
That is true, I suppose. But it is much more obvious for someone like me. There were no other Cathar on Taris. No one to talk to, no one to confide in. But you must think me weak for saying this. But I am strong enough to admit it.
You are not weak, Juhani. You must have been hurt.
I thank you for your concern, but maybe I am weak. To think that some stories of my stupid past could possibly interest you.
No, it's alright. I will be here to listen to whatever you want.
I thank you. You are kinder than I would have expected. put up with me using you in this way. I hope that I will not use your time so badly in the future. Thank you.
Si už je mě odložitá, no to jsem přesně dělal. Tady.